Sasuke might be onto something extremely big when it comes to the Otsutsuki clan and what the Otsutsuki clan plans to do in the near future. Now, in the last episode of Boruto, we seen Sasuke talking to Naruto, and Sasuke basically told Naruto that there was some connection between the new and the Otsutsuki member and Kaguya. Now, in the actual episode, Sasuke actually told Naruto that he'd be going to Kaguya's time space to find out more information about her. And when that happened, I actually thought to myself, why is he actually trying to find out more information about her? I mean, she's already dead. There's no reason to actually look her up or try to find out some historical meaning behind this. But then I thought back to the Gaiden series. Just a spoiler alert, I'm going to be quoting some stuff from the Gaiden. So if you guys haven't read it, it's okay because I'm going to be adding screenshots of the Gaiden in this actual video. But if you guys don't want to be spoiled, thank you for supporting the video. But I'm going to be reading from the Gaiden starting right now. So in Gaiden actually said that the army of the white zetsu that the shinobi race already fought had already been there before, like well before we even thought about the 4th Great Shinobi War. Everybody actually thought that the army of zetsu were actually created at that time. Now, of course, we understood that Obito wasn't going to make the whole white zetsu army in a matter of hours, but we did think that he had a couple of days of preparation before he did confront the 5 Kage and announce the 4th Great Shinobi War. But it's actually looking like Kage built that army a long time before we even thought of the 4th Great Shinobi War. And I was thinking to myself, why would she actually make an army of white zetsu? But then I was thinking maybe she would actually try to fight Momoshiki, but then again I realized, you know, that wouldn't really make sense because fighting a strong shinobi with an army really doesn't make sense, because as you guys remember, when Baara actually came back in the 4th Great Shinobi War, we actually tried to send like 1,000 shinobi at him and he basically just ran through all of them. So when it comes to a strong shinobi like that, you can't really fight them with an army. You have to fight them with another strong shinobi or a couple of more strong shinobi. For example, when we actually fought Kaguya, we seen Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura actually fight her. We didn't really need an army, and as you guys see, you know, Sasuke actually said, you know, we didn't even really need an army to actually beat her because we already had the strong shinobi. So I was thinking, you know, could there possibly be another army out there that Kaguya was actually trying to fight? Another army out there that's even bigger than the white zetsus, that's even stronger than the white zetsus, because that's what she was probably trying to prepare for. Now we know Momoshiki and Kinshiki are going to appear in the actual Boruto anime without an army, so we can look past them, or we could possibly say that, or possibly predict that Momoshiki or Kinshiki could possibly have an army that they didn't come to our dimension with. Now, I'm not saying that's the exact same thing, but if you guys remember back when we actually seen the Naruto the last movie, when toneri actually had his whole army, or it was an army of puppets or something like that, but they were all controlled by the Tenseigan. We actually seen an army being controlled by an Otsutsuki member, and it won't be extremely far-fetched for another army to be controlled by another Otsutsuki member, whether it be Momoshiki, whether it be Kinshiki, whether it be the 3rd Otsutsuki member, whether it be another Otsutsuki member that we don't even know, because as you guys remember in the last episode, they said that Kaguya was supposed to relate back to the whole clan, so it could possibly be more Otsutsuki members out there other than toneri and the other 2 that we seen, Momoshiki and Kinshiki in specific. The whole point of this is that there might be another army out there that's extremely prepared to fight the Konoha and fight everybody in the shinobi and probably end the shinobi way. And I did hear somebody actually tell me on Reddit, you know, I was on Reddit and I was looking through, and this guy actually had a similar kind of theory as this one, but he had like a kind of twist to it. He said that Kawaki could probably be the leader of that army that the Otsutsuki members actually have. I personally thought this was like extremely crazy because Kawaki seems to be like kind of young. He seems to be like Boruto's age, but the thing about this is that Kawaki doesn't have to be the main person that was intended to run this army. It could have been another person. The thing about this is that Kawaki could probably just be a part of the actual army, and he was the one with the most potential. For example, when Naruto was a part of the Shinobi War, Naruto wasn't necessarily the leader of the Shinobi army, but he was the strongest one. He was the one with the most potential, and that could possibly be the same thing with Kawaki. Kawaki might not be the leader, he might not be the eldest one, the oldest one telling what to do, but he could possibly be the strongest. Just like in the Shinobi War, the leaders were the 5 Kage, and Shikaku, Shikamaru's father, he basically had the plans and everything laid out for the whole army to execute. But the strongest one was Naruto. Now at this point I'm just dismissing it because as of right now it just sounds like some crazy theory and I don't really have enough basis to make a whole video about it, right? So I started to ask myself why would all this happen? And I kind of thought back because in the first episode Kawaki actually said this is the end of the shinobi way. He said something in terms of that, and I thought back to the Naruto the last movie, and toneri actually had the same inkling. He kind of had the same vision and the same feel about the shinobi. He wanted to end the shinobi just because of the fact that he felt like shinobi were misusing jutsu, and he had some sort of influence from Hagoromo and felt like this is actually what Hagoromo wanted. But in retrospect it really wasn't what Hagoromo wanted because he told Hinata that he didn't want this. That's neither here nor there. So I'm thinking Kawaki could probably be a part of or have something to do with an Otsutsuki member, and probably wants to carry out what they feel is necessary, just like what toneri feels or felt was necessary when he actually tried to fight Naruto and end the shinobi way and tried to just land the moon onto the earth and just end everything. After that, I was kind of thinking, you know, it kind of makes a little bit of sense. Now, I'm not saying that this is exactly going to happen, because of course every theory has some flaws to it, every theory has some counter arguments that are extremely possible, but I just wanted to lay this out in front of you guys. So in summary, Kaguya made the white zetsu army for a reason. I don't think it was to fight the actual shinobi, I think it was to fight someone else, and for that reason I think other people in the Otsutsuki clan actually have other armies. For example, when toneri made an army, as I said in the Naruto, the last movie, we seen toneri have an army controlled by the Tenseigan. There could be other armies out there that the shinobi have to worry about, and Sasuke and the 5 Kage actually kind of hinted towards this in the gaiden, and I'm going to put the actual picture in the video in 3, 2, 1, bang. You guys are seeing it right there. They basically dismissed it and said there's no need to actually stir up a whole bunch of confusion just because of an inkling, just because of a hypothesis. They themselves actually felt that Kaguya actually having a white zetsu army way before the 4th Great Ninja War was kind of weird. So I'm thinking that could possibly play out later on when it comes to Kawaki and when it comes to other people. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Let me know if you guys think there could actually be another Otsutsuki army. I want to see what you guys are saying in the comment section below, and make sure if you guys comment in the first 15 minutes with the hashtag notification squad, you guys will probably get featured in my next Boruto video. And I've been hearing a lot of feedback, and I might do another video upon the Jougan, and a lot of people are still believing that the Jougan is definitely Boruto's dojutsu, and I might make a video upon why I believe that the Jougan isn't Boruto's dojutsu, just specifically on that. But it's been your boy Barbie, and we out. Bang.
For my city, I'm the youngest nigga reppin'. Oh my god, oh my god. If I die, I'm a legend. Oh my god, if I die, I'm a legend. I'm a first.